up one of those that shows the different zones?
You want me to pull up that county map again? Is that what you're
Yes.
asking? Okay, let me share screen. Okay. Okay. Particular area that you wanted to look at?
I'd like to zoom out so that it shows most of the land area around the lake that's colored there.
Okay. All right. So this is the water quality layer on right now.
Okay. So I'd like to make a request to the public that I'd like to state right now. We've had a lot of input from the public, but it turns out that we've had almost no comments that are going to end up addressing the specific issues that we have to wrestle with. And there are, as I see it at the moment, that may change in the future, two categories of issues. One of them is, are the lines for the different categories in the right place? For example, at the top of the map, there's a yellow area. Should that yellow area be larger or should it be smaller? Should the red area on the peninsula be different? So if they have any questions about that, any answers about that or any ideas about where those lines should be, if they should somehow be different than they are now, and if changing them in any particular way increases fairness and equitableness. And the next issue is when you put the water quality issue on, that layer on, there are areas that are categorized as areas 3 and 4 that are not on the lakes, but they're back from the lake. And the question is, do they have any ideas of what the benefit is to those areas? We have to decide benefit. So what are the benefits to those areas? Why should an area that's off the lake have any benefit for water quality? So we need ideas. We need input on those areas. So that's what I wanted to say. Can you still hear us?
Oh, yes. Oh. Did you want us to solicit that input for the next meeting, or what are you asking, I guess?
Sure, yes. And more than anything, I'm hoping that some of the general public is listening and they'll respond with some ideas.
And it can be through written comment, submittal to the website, or it doesn't have to be live and in person. It can be the same format that we've been using.
Okay.
That might be why this isn't included, because these have access and maybe these don't. Community access. Could be.
If there's someone who knows where all the community access parcels are, that'd be a big help too.
Yeah, we can, I was gonna maybe offer some staff assistance there. We could go through on the map and do that and get you that information, and also look at what plat records we have in terms of access as well. If that would help.
That'd be a great help. I suspect there are some of those homeowners that have been there for 40, 50 years that know all of that off the top of their heads.
One, I don't know, make a comment. I think the mission statement for the flood control district includes a statement to the effect that the district provides leadership on watershed issues. Is that about right? Is that close to what it says?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What types of leadership is meant there? Is there a significant amount of time and resources that go into that leadership that benefit the whole watershed?
Not at this point in time. I would say that there used to be more, but we have supported the community efforts as they've been interested in doing that. For example, working with them to get the kind of setting up contacts for the BDAs and requesting assistance from the conservation district regarding the septic concerns and Honeymoon Bay concerns. And so yes, we have, but is there a significant resource at this time? No, just one, because staff time and budget are limited. And so most of it probably goes into just maintaining and operating and maintaining the facilities.
So which part of the watershed does those leadership things apply to? Is it mostly around the lake, or are you going up into these large drainages and providing benefits there too?
Let's see here. It's a good kind of question. Yeah, it's probably kind of mixed over the years. It's probably more closer to the lake than it is upland. But we do try to follow up with forest practice applications, for example, and kind of educate people that, when they are doing forest practice work, that if they're working near streams, they could be impacting, the lake water quality. But that's pretty small effort in terms of staff time and dollars.
Okay, we're gonna take a 15-minute recess here. Before I fall asleep.